All right, I'm here with Peng Zhou, who is the creator of a amplifier for cell phones that he saw a version of it made out of wood and decided to make it here at Design Lab High School using a 3D printer. So Peng, we're looking at your creation here along with the amplifier that I originally created. What made you want to make this?
I really wanted to put my hands in SolidWorks and just get more experience from it.
Okay, and SolidWorks is a program that you found how?
I found by my mentors that used to create their robots.
So this is from our local community college, Cuyahoga Community College,
Yeah.
Tri-C, and you're involved with the robotics program there. And SolidWorks is what they use, so you used it as well. And this is just a practice. Now, when we were talking about this, you said that your design went through a couple phases.
Yeah.
So run me through how you started, where it went wrong, what you learned from it going wrong, and how you fixed it.
So I started with a design like this, but I figured out that it wasn't going to work as well in a 3D printer as in this design. This design, I could slice it in half and print one part at a time and put it together.
Okay, so this is a picture of the first design for the printer. This is the one that didn't work because it couldn't make that dome shape in the cavern, right?
Yeah, I couldn't.
In the sound chamber.
I couldn't get the 3D printer to print this curve right here.
Okay.
Because the plastic will just fall off.
And one of the things that you showed me earlier was you were talking about working in plastic and what that meant for the 3D printing process and how that would affect the sound. Could you talk to me a little bit about that?
So for my first design, I had a 30% infill for the 3D print, but turns out that the sound, it doesn't amplify as much as if you had it in 100% infill.
I noticed that in the sound hole here, right, compared to the wood one has this very open hole, and yours has this support in there. Is that for acoustic purposes, or is that for support purposes? Why does yours have that two-part chamber?
So this thing right here, it's for support for the 3D printer, so it doesn't have to print. Doesn't have to print with
Oh, there'd be nothing
like
for it, like
overhang.
the cave. Okay, the overhang, right? So it'd make this. There's a cave. It's there for support.
Yeah. Yeah, this was the second version.
Okay, and what did you do here differently, and why did you do it?
I tried to have it in a cylinder like this, or oval, instead of the old design. But thinking about it, it wouldn't be possible for the 3D printer to do this.
Did you hit print on this, or did you just know ahead of time that it wasn't going to work?
Yeah, no, I knew ahead of time.
So you didn't have to waste any plastic on that.
Nope.
So this is design 2, and now can you show me the final and working design?
Final design. This one. Oh, this is the final design.
All right, can you tilt it so we can see that chamber again? So you can make smaller holes, but not the bigger ones.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the 3D printer, it can do some of this, but if it's a large overhang, it won't do it.
And how did you learn that? By doing it or by reading about it?
By experience from the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you learned a lot of this and numerous things, right? You designed several other things?
No, this is my second thing.
This is your second ever design. What was your first design?
I just had some free time and I made a snowman.
Could you talk to me about how you felt about the failures that you had? Was it frustrating? Was it like, did you learn something and then add new knowledge to that?
Yeah, it was pretty frustrating when I couldn't get this design to work because the 3D printer wouldn't print it. So I knew I had to redesign it so the printer can print the design I wanted. So
Now, a lot of people quit when they fail. What makes you different?
I really wanted to make something that actually works.
And does it work? You feel good about how it turned out?
Yeah, I feel really good. I didn't expect it to turn out like this.
So Peng, this is the fourth design, which is one you haven't printed yet, but you've done a new design of this. Can you tell me a little bit about why you did it and what this features?
So the reason that I made the design is so the printer would use less plastic to print the old design. And I also widened this hole right here so many other phones can fit in there.
Okay. What do you think this will do to the sound? Like, what is your hypothesis on what? Will it sound the same? Will it sound different?
It will amplify the sound
More?
more.